All right, so today I have Miss Georgette JoJo with Josté Candles. Miss JoJo is an upcoming entrepreneur who has a background in artificial, no, engine, no, oh, I did, enterprise. She has a background in enterprise architecture.
Yes, and architecture.
Yes, ma'am.
Get
That's
excited
it.
again.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Miss JoJo, I want to tell you it's an honor to have you on my show. I'm very grateful, but I don't want to mess up anything else. So, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, so my name is Joregette Shatsman. I go by JoJo, and I started and launched a candle company in August of 2020.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. So, Miss JoJo, my first question for you is, can you introduce yourself?
Hey, so my name is Joregette Shatsman. I go by JoJo, and I started a candle business in August of 2020. And to give a little background on that, I was working. I was making almost 200,000 a year, and due to COVID, I lost my job. And God gave me the vision to start a candle business, and I've been. It was like I think June or July. I launched in August, and I've been rocking and rolling ever since.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Where did the name Joe Stay Candles come from?
So that was funny because I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna name this company. But my name is Georgette, and my husband's name is Steve. And since I go by JoJo, I literally put Joe and then Stay is for my husband's name. So it's a combination of both of our names, Josté Candles.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shout out Mr. Steve, man. Shout out Mr. Steve.
That's funny. That's what my daughter called him, Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what type of products does Joe Stay Candles have to offer?
So Josté Candles has candles, diffusers, room sprays, and car sets. So I actually have two lines, a classic line, which is a little bit cheaper. Then I have my Luxe line. So today I actually brought some of my products up just so you may not see my labels that clearly because we're on this internet, but this is these are my Luxe candles. So this is oatmeal raisin. You can't see the top, but basically these are my candles. And these are my 8 ounce Luxe. I also have diffusers. So when you get your diffuser, this is the bottle it comes in.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, such as myself, what is a diffuser and what does it do?
So a diffuser is this. So it comes like this,
What?
but it comes with these reeds. So these reeds, so when you open it, these reeds are going to be in the packaging. You stick it in, and the oils, the reeds absorb the oils, and it kicks off the scent to make your house smell good. So basically, this is what it looks like when you put it together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
this is the packaging that comes in.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yes. And for the candles, this is the packaging that it comes in.
Oh, I like that. That's I like that a lot. That's great packaging. Um,
So I don't have any car diffusers, but I do have my room sprays. So these are my room sprays. This is a 2 ounce.
what?
Yes.
Yeah, your
So
room spray. What's the what?
rum and linen.
What smell is it?
This scent is
This
watermelon lemonade,
watermelon lemonade.
but I have over 30 cents to choose.
Ooh, can you say some of your? Okay, can you name some of the um scents that
So
you
I got
have?
Escato Sorbetto, Amber Rain, Amber Blue, watermelon lemonade, pomegranate lemonade, blackberry lemonade. So, it's a lot of people who smoke. And I don't smoke, but there's a lot of people who smoke. And if you spray, the blackberry lemonade is the bomb. It gets that like the whole scent
Gotta
out of
write this
everything.
down.
Yes, but I have pineapple paradise. I mean, off the top of my head, I should have brought a list. um, like I said, I have oatmeal raisin cookie. I got cinnamon bun. I got pound cake. I mean, I got a whole lot of different scents.
Yes, ma'am. We'll say the black one more time.
Blackberry lemonade.
Blackberry lemonade. I just like blackberries. That's why I
I
like
know. I
blackberries
got.
for sure.
Okay,
I
I
like
got
blackberries.
Rasta.
Um, but I also like blueberries. Do you have any blueberry scents?
No, but you just gave me. I did. I might need to find some blueberries. Yes, but
That's
yeah, I have a
cool.
lot of scents for whoever. Like literally, I made this oatmeal raisin cookie because somebody ordered the spray the other day.
Okay, that's
Oatmeal
cool.
raisin cookie spray. So
Oh,
yeah.
so okay, so whenever somebody do suggest a new flavor, how do you go about that?
So I do custom. So if you go onto my website, Josté, Joste candles.com, you can go and message me. It's a box that say custom. And you can put a scent in there. And then I'll go out and get it. If I can't get it, then I'll let the person know. Yeah.
Absolutely. And how long typically do your candles last? Cause I have a candle right here, by the way, but it's not black owned. I wish it was. This
Yeah.
not no black owned candle. This came from the grocery store. You know, like I wish it did. I did
See,
what she
y'all be
did.
getting a lot of sales from the grocery store. I make sure I get in the aisle where the candles are. You know, when they got a long line. So when the people are getting candles, I be passing out my business card. Smart thing to do. You like candles?
What?
Black on. Yeah.
Dang, in the candle line, the candle aisle.
Yes.
I just go sometimes to the store just. I wouldn't even get nothing. I just go to give out my business cards.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I never thought, man.
Yeah, but you asked how long do my candles last. So a lot of people don't know how to take care of candles.
I just
I didn't know how to take care of candles. Until I started making candles. And you wonder why, it's a fire or, like the black soot that comes around your candles. I wish I brought my trimmers up here, but I didn't. But basically, you should not light your candles. It should not be lit no more than 4 hours. No more. A lot of people, like me included, I used to light my candle. It'd be going all night. You know what I'm saying? But really, that's when that soot and stuff comes. So after 4 hours, you want to blow your candle out. And before you relight it, you want to trim the wick down to 1/4 inch. Because we got that little curl on the end of the candle. You want to trim that off. That prevents the soot and the black stuff from coming onto your candle.
okay. So the soot come from old wicks that's still being burnt.
It's because it's too long
Yes, man. The soot
and
come
it's too
cause
much.
you
The flame is too high.
that make a lot of sense. Whenever it's up, the flame do be high. You
Yeah,
right. You right. That's cool. I never knew that. I keep
I
mine
didn't know.
straight up. I let the whole thing stay. If it fall, it fall.
Yeah,
I never knew that. Yeah, if I show you my candle, you'll see nothing but black soot around it.
yeah. I know most people are
Right.
because they don't know.
But I'm glad you said you should keep the candles lit no longer than 4 hours. But I cut mine off after 10-15 minutes. I get the smell out. Okay, I got smell. It smell good. I'm gonna blow it out now.
And that's another thing people don't realize. You smell it more when you blow after you blow it out.
Right.
But you're gonna smell my candle when you light it. But it's you smell it stronger when you blow it out. That's just all candles.
Yeah, so I know. I already know. Yes,
Yeah.
man. That's how you do it. Oh, that's another tip for y'all who do not know. Whenever you light a candle, you sometimes let it burn and then just blow it out and don't keep blowing or fanning it. Just let it go. Let it go out by itself. Now, if you don't get too smoky, then blow it out. But for a little bit, let it air out, and it's
And
going.
also like for my like room sprays and the diffusers, I got refills, so you don't have to buy. You wouldn't have to, spend the money again for this vessel. You can actually just get a refill and just fill it back up. You can order refills for both the room spray and the diffusers.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Your customers, do they, okay, the customers that you have, what are some good feedback things that they said they loved about your products?
So they always say it's lit up in here. They might post and say it's lit up in here. Josté candles. Or my house smell good. Or I had the one like Pineapple Paradise. A lady had ordered a candle, and she was like, "Oh my God, my house is smelling like I'm in the tropics." So, yeah, I've gotten
What?
good feedback. Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. And where can people find your candles at?
JostéCandles.com. JOSTECANDLES.com.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think that's great. My next question for you is, okay, so you said it was a 2 ounce bottle for your spray.
Oh,
Um,
they come in 2, 4, and 8 ounce.
okay, that was my next question. Do you have any other sizes? Two
Yes.
ounces, 4 ounces, and 8 ounces.
Yes.
That's great. Okay. Do you have any extra sizes for any other products that you offer?
So my classic, I don't have any classics up here. I just bought my Lux. But my classics, they come in 2, 4, and 8 ounces candles. It's just the candles. But the vessel is different, and I don't have one right here to show you.
That's
So,
okay. That's
yeah.
okay. If
But they
y'all
come
want
in
to,
sizes.
yes, ma'am. If y'all want to see if y'all would like to see her candles, it's JosteCandles.com. And also, if you would like to see videos of her with the candles, you can also find her on Instagram. Can you please tell your Instagram?
So my Instagram for my candles are at Josté Candles, JosteCandles, and my personal Instagram is Joregette underscore the brand, JOREGETTE underscore
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
and you can find me on Facebook at Josté Candles.
Um, my next question for you is, do you have any newer upcoming products for the rest of 2021?
Not at this time. I have the four that I have, so I'm going to go with those. And if something shows up or sparks my interest, then yeah, 'cause I can always scale, but I haven't seen anything that I wanted to introduce to my product line at this time.
Absolutely, that's great. That's great. Your product line is perfect as it is. The only reason why I asked that is because, like you said, with your blackberry lemonade, I like incense. That's why I was going to ask, does Joe State Candles have incense as well? But that's okay. That's okay.
No, I don't have any essence. I do have wax melts though.
What's a wax? Oh, with the candle, you put it on. Okay, it's a candle
So
inside
they're
of a.
little cubes. So if you get me,
Yeah.
all right. So the wax melts are these. They go into like um the oil burners with the tea lights. So you literally take one of these out and put it in there, and it just smells up your whole house.
Yes,
But I
ma'am.
did since I went to get it. This is the classic. The classics is just a regular 10. Like I got, they come in silver and black.
Yes, ma'am. I like that. I like that.
So and then they got the blue,
Oh man, what scent is that?
amber blue.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
And
What?
then I also have wickless candles.
Hmm?
Wickless. So just like you would use these for to put on the tea light thing, you can literally put this candle, just sit it on top. It don't have a wick in it. See,
So how you burn it?
you just sit it on top of the tea light thing with the tea light, and you just sit
Okay.
there and it'll heat it up and burn it
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cool.
instead of having to light the, you know, candle.
Yes, ma'am. I never heard of that. Well, I'm not into the candle world, but I know now if anybody say anything about candles, Miss Josté got them. Promise you that she got them
Yeah.
candles for you. For real, Miss Joregette, JoJo. For sure, anytime anybody say anything with candles, Yankee candle or anything, I'm saying nope. Go Miss Joe Stay.
Look, when they was in the line at Bed Bath and Beyond for that big old not Bed Bath and Beyond, what it was it
Bath and Body
Bath and Body
Works.
Works.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they was in line for that, it was
Ooh.
their lines. I was like, y'all could have just ordered from me. And then a lot of their candles been exploding and catching fire and yeah,
Straight up. Straight A. That's how you do it. Where I'm from in my city, the Bath and Body Works, they pack 24/7. The line stay packed. It's never it's not just holidays, it's every
hmm
day. Like
yeah.
that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
People was posting on Facebook and I was going on there saying, y'all wouldn't have had to stand in line.
Mm.
You could have ordered from me and got them shipped right to your door.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Miss Joe State. That's what I'm talking
We
about.
ship all over the United States of America.
And she should right to you. You don't
Yeah.
have to no that's cool. That's great. That's great. That's man, shout out Joe State Candles. Shout out Joe State Candles. Um okay, so what made you come up with the candle bit what made you think about doing candles?
So God gave me the vision. Literally, I was sitting outside and it popped in my head. Do candles. I never thought about doing candles before in my life. That's why I say it was God. God gave me the thought, you know. So I did some research. I went on YouTube, tried to figure out how to make candles. It's a lot to do. Like you got to test the different wicks, whether you want wood wick, cotton wick, what size wick. Yeah, it's a lot because you got to know the flame. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am. I recently seen on somebody picture. It might have been yours, but tell me if I'm wrong. It was a 3 strand braided wick.
no, that wasn't mine. No.
Okay, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what that. I never seen it
No,
before.
I have never seen it, but some candles, depending on the size. Like I don't have the big jars, the glass jars,
Right, right.
but some of those come with 3 wicks in them.
See, that's why I was about to ask. Like, what's the different types? Cause I don't know them. That's the
Yeah,
only.
none of my vessels I need. I don't need more than 1 wick.
That's good. That's good. Man, and you got 8. I like the classic. I think that'd be best for me. It come in a 10. You said I
Yeah,
like that. That's my style right there.
yeah.
Um, and I like that. That's what I'm using right. Well, I'm using glass, and I don't want to use glass. If I drop, it's gonna bust. I wish I
Yeah.
had 10 right now. That's all I would use if I had it. But man, this glass, I be scared on it too. Sometimes I put it on the ground because I know I might be moving that day. I move around. I don't want it to
No.
fall. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Them tens, that's what y'all shot with the classics if you don't like using glass, man, with Joe Stay candles, just to let you know.
Yes.
So Miss Joe Stay, my next question for you is, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer, so everything that got to do with the home, I love. If you could see, I got like earth tones in my house. Like that's me.
What do you, okay, what do they say about cancers?
What do they say about cancers? What my kids say? Like I'm a loving person. Like I love to feed people, whatever. But I guess what they would say about me is I'm fun. Like my house is open, so like literally, you never know who gonna show up at my house. So people love to be around me. But another thing about a Cancer is don't get us wrong.
Why you say that, Miss JoJo?
You might get the backhand or something out. You just don't know. Or cussed out.
Y'all, please don't do no cancers wrong. Please don't.
Cause we love you to death. Don't try me. Try your mama.
Don't try me. Try your mama.
Cause it's gonna be like you try your mama.
I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That was funny.
Man, don't try me. Try your mama. 'Cause it's gonna be like you try your mama. You might as well try her anyway. Don't even come over here. The reason why I said all that is because I'm a Cancer too. May I ask what day your birthday was on?
June 27th.
June 22nd. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a July Cancer, but it's all the same. It's all the same. That's
We
cool.
we with July cancers, we all need. But July cancers are neater than the June cancers.
You said that what?
Neater.
No, we not. Don't let them people lie to you.
My sister got OCD, and I had a couple
Oh,
of
for
girlfriends, and their house was just like crazy. Like you ain't know, you go in their house, you don't even know if you can sit on that stuff. Like, is this a model home or what?
well,
Like,
yeah, my mama, she a July baby too. She a July Cancer. So my
okay,
mama got OCD bad. Well, we got some rooms that guys can't sit on. It's only made for the women. This is women only. No.
what?
Yeah, some whole room. It's a room. No, it's only for the. You better not sit in there. She don't play. She don't play. That's
What?
cool. That's cool. My next question for you is okay. Did you have anything else? Oh, okay, okay. My next question for you is, what's your favorite color?
Green,
Has green always been your favorite color?
always.
Yes, ma'am.
My wedding ring is green. My husband bought me jewelry, my little jewelry. Yeah, it's
That's
green.
what's up. Always green. That's cool. That's cool.
My glasses, you see, got green on them.
Yes, ma'am. What color is your brand?
Huh?
What color is your brand?
My brand? Oh, it's green and black.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I know. Even her company is green. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's green
Some
and black.
people say green is good luck,
Yeah, they
but
say it's money or whatever. I just love green though. Like I just always like little. I'm about to do a photo shoot, and I'm waiting for my little green dress to come because I'm gonna do a product. It's going. So I'm going to make myself the face of my brand. At first, I was going to try to use somebody else, but I said, nah, can't nobody represent your brand like you can.
absolutely, I think that's 100% right. For
Mm-hmm.
real. My next question for you is, what's your favorite number?
9.
Has nine always been your favorite number?
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. My next question for you is, what are your five favorite foods?
I don't have no favorite foods like that. If
Okay,
it's
can
what
I
I
ask it?
cook, then I'm not a big eater, so that's why I say that. So I would say lasagna, chili, like I had earlier, chicken would be the other two. What am I always cooking? Yeah, I guess it would be what I always cooking. I'm always cooking, boo. I can't even think.
Lasagna, chili, chicken.
Chicken, macaroni and cheese, some collard greens. It would be no,
Yes,
no, no,
ma'am.
not the collard greens. It would be more potato salad.
Potato salad. Yes, ma'am. Do y'all have mustard greens where you from?
Yep.
Do you like mustard greens as well?
If I mix it with my collard, so I normally do collard and kale mix, but you can mix the mustard in there too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, my next question. Oh, my favorite food is lasagna.
It
Favorite
is.
food, number one. I can eat that every
It
day.
be good, don't it? You put pepperonis in yours like I do.
I eat it any way you make it. However it come. I done had all type of lasagna. Some people put bacon in it. Some people put. I done had some with like vegetables in it, like peppers and stuff.
So
Like
vegetable lasagna is really good. Like
yeah,
yogurt with the white sauce. Oh my goodness, yes.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
My
I,
girlfriend used to make that, And I used to love it when she made it.
Yes, ma'am. Women recently, well, a lot of women from Atlanta who I've been interviewing have said that they like seafood lasagna. I've never had it.
My mother make a salmon lasagna.
What? A salmon lasagna? Is like that?
It's good, but most people like it. I'm not the big fan of it, but she makes it and it get ate eaten.
I know that's right. I
Some
eat
people
it too.
really like it. That and quiche.
Quiche lasagna.
So quiche, just quiche.
Just
You
quiche.
ever had a pie quiche? Like the seafood quiche? It's like a pie, but it's cheese and broccoli. It could be shrimp, crab meat.
It's like a crab cake.
It's like a pie, like an apple pie, but it's a quiche. But it's like
Oh,
vegetables and cheese
I ain't
and
never had that. How you spell it?
Quiche.
Quiche. No man, I ain't never. I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look that up, and I gotta look up
Hopefully, spelled that
blackberry
right.
lemonade.
Somebody might look at this joint and be like, "She spelled that wrong," but I
Oh,
think that's how you spell it.
I say it on
Let me
Siri.
make sure.
No, I tell Siri. Say it. I say it to Siri. Siri can spell it.
Nah, cause you recording and I done said some crazy
Take your
stuff.
time. Take your
But
time.
I know that's it. I'm listening. We can still
Okay.
keep
My
talking.
next question for
See, I
you.
spelled it right.
Okay. My next question for you is: if you could visit 5 countries, what would they be?
Africa, um, Brazil, um, Europe, South America, and as cold as it is, and I like the heat, maybe Antarctica.
I want to go there too. My next question for you is: would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Deep sea diving,
What would you like to see underwater?
all the fishes and stuff.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My
It's funny that you could just ask that question. My husband was just had me looking at some octopus and was showing me how smart they are. It got away from the shark and how to put stuff on them. Like it's amazing.
Ooh, okay. Did he? What did he show you? Cause I like octopuses too. What did he show you?
It was some show he was looking at with this octopus, and this man was following this octopus, and they literally became friends. Like the octopus started remembering him and everything. I don't know what the hell he was looking at. It was
That's
on
cool.
Netflix.
That's cool. I like octopuses. Sometimes they be on the ground, like on the sand, and out of nowhere they just blend in with it, like they camouflage. I like those octopuses. I think that's
So
cool.
he was like, basically talking about when he wanted to get an octopus.
To for a pet.
He tripping.
I ain't never heard that in my life ever.
Oh my god.
He 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 want an octopus.
That was funny as shit. So he want big tank. Then that man was gonna say they so smart. You can't show them where you locking it at. They can get out the thing and lock it. I'm like, dude, in my house now.
Unlock your where?
Cause it can swivel up and come through tiny spaces. Like it can get out of the damn thing. I don't want no octopus in my house. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was funny.
Man, I ain't never heard that one before.
Have you have you ever had this much fun on your since you've been
I've
interviewing
never
folks?
heard that. I
No, I said this much fun since you've
no,
been
no
interviewing
ma'am,
folks.
no ma'am. We done. You made me lose my whole train of thought. Real.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we back. Okay.
Okay. My next question for you. I hope he get an octopus one day. I don't know where he gonna keep it, but I hope he get one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You hope you get what? Octopus in the
I don't know
house?
where he gonna keep it. I said I don't know where he keep it. I don't know where he gonna
Octopus will
keep
be
it.
outside. Like the dog. It will chain that motherfucker from outside.
For real. Man.
Oh, God.
That's cool.
Okay. All right. Whew. Okay. I'm back.
That's cool. My next question for you is, okay, I gotta switch it now. Do y'all have any pets? Do y'all have any exotic pets? So out the blue, he just want an octopus. Y'all don't have no kangaroos at your house or no koalas.
No, no, no kangaroos. No. The only pet we got, I got a grand pup. That's my son. That's it.
Oh,
You know
that's cool.
she come this joint. Like she be knocking on my door. It's crazy. But yeah, no.
That's cool. So his first exotic animal, he want an octopus. Uh,
No, he had a bunch before me, like dogs and all kind of animals. He done had, but
that's
you know,
cool.
I'm not a big fan of all of that stuff.
Man, if y'all for real though, if y'all ever get an octopus, please let me know, cause I like looking at them for real. Just take a picture of it, cause I don't want to be there. Like he said, he might get loose.
See, yeah, that joint be in my bed.
What? I have a heart attack. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Man, what? That's like snakes and stuff. Like, nah, you could. He probably had iguanas, all that crazy shit. I don't. No, that's not right.
That's cool, man. Shout out, Mr. Steve. Shout out, Mr. Steve. That's cool. Um,
Oh
my
man,
my next question for you is, what are your five favorite drinks?
mm. Beer, 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 and beer.
Okay, so what are your five favorite beers?
So right now I'm drinking Rolling Rock. My favorite is
Rolling Rock. I'm
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. My favorite is Chimay. It's a Belgian beer that was made by Belgian monks, but you only could drink one. Yeah, and I would say after that, mm, I like Heineken. I like the taste of Heineken, but it give me a headache. I like Corona, but it just get hot too fast. So those are four. I can't think of another one right now.
You're right. It do get hot too fast. I like Rolling Rocks. It's like green and blue, right? It's green. It come in a green box. The case. Yup. Rolling Rock. That's mine. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Um, I thought you were drinking hot tea or something.
Tricked you, son.
That's cool. That's cool.
Because I was sipping it like it was like,
Yeah. so sophisticated. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
that's funny.
Um, my next question for you is.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I had to blow my nose. Sorry.
Yes, man. It's okay. My next question for you is: do you like to go shopping?
I do, but I do not like to be in the mall. So most of the time, my packages show up on the front porch. And when
Yes,
I
man.
go out, I'm in and out the store. Like I'm not that one that goes to the store and want to spend all day in the store. I scan the rooms. If something don't catch my eye, I'm out of there. Because again, I'm a Cancer. I like to be home. So I'm ready to come back home.
Okay, so you like to be home. Me too. I don't like going nowhere. Everybody, you want to go here? You can go here. No, no. Why you don't never want to go nowhere? I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just not for me. But
Yeah.
all
And
right,
people be upset with you sometimes.
do you like having your own alone time, or you like being with a whole bunch of people in your
Ooh,
house?
no. So yes, I like a whole bunch of people in my house, but it's times every now and then I get in my zone where I just have to be by myself. Like I won't feel like being bothered with nobody. Like I don't answer my phone, and my phone be blowing up that day. It's the day that I just want to be chilling, and I just look at it while it's ringing and keep doing what I'm doing. So yeah, and I had to tell my friends and family, don't take it personal. I'm just in my mood. Like I ain't feel like talking.
It's just me being a Cancer. That's all. That's all. Me too. I don't mind people in the house, but sometimes I just gotta be. I be so content, so happy, so peaceful by myself. I don't be having no problems.
Mm-hmm.
I just be just as happy, and y'all no nobody even know it's just by myself having a good time.
Like I take care of my grandbabies Monday through Friday, right?
Oh man, on the weekend,
So during the week. So when that dad get here, I said, Grandma off duty. I'm off duty. Get your father, right? You know what they told me one day?
what they say?
Grandma, you are not off duty. And the other one gonna say exactly. I said, okay, go
No, they
ahead.
did.
They just bust my bubble.
Mm.
Grandma.
Oh, they just
You gonna pay
grown.
me some attention.
They grown. They say what they want. I know that's right.
No, they got a voice, and it's crazy because a lot of people don't give their kids their voice and they take it from them, and then when they get older, they don't know how to use it. So like
For real.
sometimes they'll be like, "Grandma," I say, "Huh?" They say, "I want some juice." I said, "Is that how you ask?" And then they think about it. They say, "May I have some juice, please?" Yes, you may. I want some juice. It's not gonna work for me.
I just mean you the cool grandma. Just don't make her mad. That's cool grandma. You can tell her whatever you want. Like, yeah, just be cool with her.
Let me tell you, I ain't that cool though. Cause I ain't popping them or nothing like that. But they be like, if you don't get your little butt somewhere,
I mean, that's just act right. That's all. Everybody needs some act right. For sure. That's it. That's different. That's a whole different story.
yeah,
That's going to help them out.
yeah.
Everybody needs some act right. Everybody.
I love my booze.
If you ain't got no act right, you just going to act the fool. That's how I see it.
Yes,
For
yes.
real. That's how you do it. Cause then what's gonna happen is whenever they become grandmas and granddaddies, they gonna get their children act right, and they gonna be straight.
Exactly.
You doing a great job, grandma. You doing a great job. Yes,
They
ma'am.
love me to death, honey. All you hear is grandma going all day long. I'm like, oh my God. I need a moment.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, my next question for you is, what are your plans for the next 5 years, and what are your plans for the next 10 years?
Ooh. So I probably can do the 5 year first. 10 year, I'm not sure yet because, you know, I started this business out of necessity, Unemployment was not going to work for me because, making the money that I was making and getting that little bit of money wasn't going to sustain me, my household, or nothing like that. So I'm going to say in 5 years, I would like to have not like a big brick and mortar, but I want a little space where I can be selling my candles out of. 10 years, I want to be on somebody's yacht or just flying around the world and somebody running for me. I guess that would be my answer.
Yes, ma'am. Well, all we just need is a Yankee candle sponsor. Just come collab with Miss Josté Candles, and yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna get it on. Yeah,
Yes.
just hit her up on her website. That's it. Um, my next question for you is: do you have any talents?
I can cook. That's my biggest talent is my personality because I think I'm funny as hell, and I try not to be. But and I can't I can't dance in the sense like I'm going to be on Alvin Alley. You know, I'm not that dancer, but I love to dance. That's my thing. So talent wise, and then I got pretty damn good quickly making these candles. So
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Okay, so what are some things on the outside looking in that we don't notice with candle making that you had to go through? That all we see, as far as myself, all I see is the finished product. All I see is a candle. It's like, oh, that looks so easy to make, but I know it's not, because what you do, the way you got it, you have it so. I know that took a lot of patience. I don't and dedication. I couldn't do it. So yeah,
So
what are some things that you had to go through?
so I literally the only thing I have to worry about is candles. Like literally, like for like my room sprays and my diffusers, I get my solution together, and so it's ready. So if somebody order it, even though I got 2 to 3 business days, 2 to 3 or something like that business days to um, process it, literally I can make this in like 5 seconds because I already have it mixed up.
That's
So
good.
when people order, so my biggest challenge is just making the candles. That's it. And a lot of people don't realize that like it's a lot of stuff you got to have thermometer skills, man. So can you imagine? You know, candle wax is like a big cube white chunk. So I was telling my husband when I first started, I said it's like we got a little crack house going because you know you sitting on these blocks of wax on top of these scales trying to measure stuff out like.
Dang, for real.
Yeah, so it's like you got to measure your stuff out. You got to learn how, like, like how much wax you need, how much oils you need, the wicks, you know. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge in doing this thing.
Yes, ma'am. How long do you think it took you to get everything that you wanted the way it is now? Like all your numbers and all your strategies and your what is it? T-
So I
yeah,
started in I think the end of June when I started, or June when I started researching, and it came, the idea came. So I really moved fast, like because this is what I needed to do. This is what I wanted to do, and then I was enjoying doing it. So it's like I learned from trial and error. I realized like once I started doing something, oh, I need this, I need that. So I just would order it, you know. So I took the money, you know, our savings, part of our savings, and did what we needed to do. So it was like as I was going along making these candles, I needed something different. And then, you know, so it didn't take me too long because once I started making them, I realized I was needed something else, so I just bought it.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've never thought about it. I didn't know you had to weigh it on a scale and get a thermometer and all of that. I never knew at all.
Yeah, because you gotta check the temperature of your wax. You gotta be a certain temperature before you put your fragrance oils in there, and then it gotta be a certain temperature before you pour it into your vessels. So yeah, it's a lot to it. But once you get the mix of it, it's like you start remembering. It's easy. But yeah, you gotta weigh everything. Your oils, you gotta weigh your wax. Yeah.
For real. My next question for you is, okay, what would you like to tell the women of the future 20 years from now?
The women of the future 20 years from now.
No, I said that wrong. I apologize.
Okay.
What would you like to tell the future generation of women?
Be yourself. Show up as you always. Don't allow a man to define you, and don't allow a man that because they may have a couple of dollars to define you. Be you 100% and show up just as you are,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's a great answer. My next
right?
question for you is, what would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
You got this. I knew you had it in you.
What would you like to tell your husband 20 years from now?
See, I'm about to be funny and I'm not trying to be. I still love you, boo, with your crazy ass.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to tell your children and your grandchildren 20 years from now?
You can do whatever you want to do. As long as you put your mind to it, it will manifest. Just you can't just keep thinking about it. You got to do it and do it and don't think twice about it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Not really. This about me. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I love you though.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, what did you what did your parents teach you as a child that you try to teach your children, and now that you're trying to teach your grandchildren now?
Um, what did my parents teach me? They told me a lot. So my parents taught me how to be entrepreneurs because they were that. You know, growing up, my dad owned a gas station. He owned a mechanic shop. My mother owned a temp agency. So they were entrepreneur type people. So I would say that I'm teaching my children that now. The same, have that entrepreneurial spirit. Don't worry about trying to work for somebody. Work for them just to get enough information in order to build your own business because you have to learn from working for somebody in order to handle business in a certain way.
Yes, ma'am. Some people correct me if I'm wrong, but is that kind of like you have to work somebody in order to realize what it takes to have people working for you?
Exactly. Because, I always say the worst thing that you could tell your child is don't be a follower, be a leader. I think that's stupid, but that's just me. Because in order to lead, you got to follow somebody in order to become a good leader. Somebody got to teach you, like, if I'm not at the highest, I need somebody right here to take me to that next level, right? Wherever I'm trying to go. So you got to follow. Just follow the smart people. Don't follow them fools.
Yes, ma'am. It's okay to be a follower, just as long as you're following the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, like some of these interviews, man, I just be learning so much stuff. Like, for real. I ain't never heard that before. Don't be no leader. You can't be no leader if you don't know how to follow.
Yeah, but you
Right.
you know your parents be always say, be a leader, not a follower, right?
Right.
But how you gonna lead if you don't know how to follow?
Exactly. Damage. You make a lot of sense right there.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
But
ma'am.
my husband, he makes jewelry, right? You can see.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, that say Joregette on it. No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
No, it don't. What? Yeah. Shout out Mr. Steve, man. Mr.
He got
Steve,
some
man.
banging earrings. We
What?
waiting. We probably March. We probably because we already got our website. We just got to get some photos. Like he got some banging earrings he created. Yeah.
Man, does he ship them out as well?
Yes.
What? Alright, so man, y'all come on together one day and do a product placement with your jewelry. For
Uh-huh.
real, I think that's cool. Is that called Josté Jury? Josté Jury?
Josté collection. So Josté collection is the big brand. And then you got Josté candles underneath of that.
See, no two Tony's the big brand, but you got no two Tony interviews. You got no, you got all my other ones too. I get that's a you
That's
own
how
it
the rich are the rich because there's seven streams of income that all under one business.
for
It's
real,
not like all these different, things. Like you got this, and that. It's literally all funneled to one business.
for real. See, I'm trying to have a billion things under no two Tony. Well, I'm trying to have as many as I can get, all under in
Like
one.
Jive with JoJo, my podcast falls under that.
For real. See, I like stuff like that, man. Like that's man, that's cool. That's real cool. I want to be like Great Value. You know what Great
Yeah,
Value is? They got everything. I want to
yeah.
be Great Value. That's who I look up to. Those
Uh-huh.
my heroes. Man, I ain't never think about it like that. But for sure, I want to be just like that. That's cool. Man, the people don't understand when you talking about something. They ain't gonna understand nothing. I don't know. You said a lot of helpful stuff and what motivational stuff as well. All right, I'm sorry. My next question for you, Miss JoJo, is okay. What would you like people to know about you before they go to your social medias?
That I love everybody, and I'm just a people person, and you know, I bring love, and you feel it when I walk into a room. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: how do you feel women are represented in the world?
that's a question I never been asked. So we're not represented as we should say. Literally, when Kamala Harris got sworn in, I was in my basement with tears coming down my eyes just to see that, because there was history being made. But I also want to tell women this: you have to show up and show out as you. Like, stop worrying about whatever people think. I don't care if you the director or the president. Like, don't let a man, woman, or child disrespect you. Period. Like, shut it down immediately. Where it happens, because I tell people all the time, this is my shit. Where you cut up at is where I'm gonna cut up at. I'm not calling you tomorrow. I'm not gonna take all of that home and I'm pissed and going to sleep angry. So wherever somebody show up and show out on you, I'm gonna respond right there. So as long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. So as long as there's no disrespect, you ain't gotta worry about me showing out, cause I'm gonna show out too. And I need y'all to show out too. Stop letting these people do all this stuff to y'all. And especially y'all women, I know y'all struggling trying to figure out y'all way and getting abused and stuff. Like, don't let these men beat on you and do all this stuff to you and scream at you and yell at you like you a kid. No, stop it. Leave them. That's what I would want to say to them. I'm finished.
If they don't know, they not gonna know. You done said it. Man, y'all, please, man, y'all might want to check her out. Miss Joregette JoJo with Josté Candles. My next question for you is: what do you think needs to be changed for women to be treated equally?
We need to get these old people out of the Congress and get some young folks in there who love and respect their parents and especially their mother. Get them old folks out of there. It ain't gonna change until we start passing some laws and getting these people out of there because they just stuck and they on that money. They getting lobbyist money and it's a whole lot of stuff going on. Get them folks out of there. Get some fresh minds in there.
I agree. I agree. My next question for you is: do you believe police brutality is real, or do you think it's made up?
What? You know I think that shit real. Let me tell you something. The police literally followed my son. This was probably about 8 years ago. He's 29 now. He was young. He was working at the post office. So he worked like late night shift. And the county police can't pull you over on the beltway, so they literally follow him from the beltway to the neighborhood. And he had a little bat in his car, but he kept it in there for his protection. I get it, you know. They had pulled my son out that car and had him sitting. And brutality ain't that always just like them beating. They had my son sitting on the curb, 2 o'clock in the morning, in the freezing cold, searching his car for what? He told me he just got his uniform on and everything. They, it's totally real. Every time my kids leave out of here, I'm praying for them, and I'm praying they make it home safely without any mess. I had my other son, he got jacked up by the police for nothing. It's crazy what they doing out here.
I agree. I agree. All right, so Miss Josté, can we Miss Georgette, Miss JoJo with Josté candles. My next question for you is: can you send a positive message to the people in this world who believe police brutality is okay?
It is not okay. And for you folks to think that it's not, just think about if your kids was dragged out of a vehicle or had to, as soon as they get pulled over, they got to do like this. Like this is just like a natural reaction. Can you imagine your child having the natural reaction is to put their hands up? No, because it's a lot of you guys who kids are disrespectful to the damn police and they don't get nothing because they got a different skin color. So anybody who think it's okay to drag my child or any other black kid out, shame on you and shame on your whole family. And that's how I feel about it.
Yes, ma'am. My next question for you, Miss JoJo, is: okay, can you send a positive message to our brothers and our sisters on coming together?
On coming together, oh yeah. So we gotta learn how to communicate. Sometimes we gotta shut up. You can't always do all the talking, and the one that's quiet is like burning up inside, just trying to get their voice heard. But you just yapping, 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 and thinking somebody's supposed to just listen to you, but you're not listening to them. And it's okay to agree to disagree, but let each person get their viewpoint out. And once that happens, it's like a relief, like just like. And if we talk about it, and we can come together, it ain't got to be arguing, we ain't got to be fighting. Just learn how to talk to each other, and then we can come together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: can you send a positive message to our black women around the world?
I thought I answered this, but I'm gonna say it
Oh,
again.
I'm sorry. I'm
Be
sorry.
you, be your whole self, all totally, completely. Be you. I literally said an affirmation the other day. I am whole as I am. And I need you guys to say that I am whole as I am. Stop faking and putting on this facade for people. Be 100% you, and the people who need to be in your life will show up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My last question for you, Miss JoJo, is: what would you do if you were the president?
Never thought about being the president. What would I do? I would put a lot of things in place to help these homeless. not just for, housing, but like mental health stuff that they really, really need, to get off the streets. Because a lot of people are going through, and a lot of these homeless people are so smart. Like they got a lot of information, but we ain't trying to talk to them because we think they dirty or they might not be, the healthiest or smell the best. But I think my first thing would be to help the homeless. My second thing would be is to grab a hold of these young boys and try to help them not be in the streets because it's a lot of people and it's a lot of parents out here that are on drugs and they come home, to no food in the refrigerator and a whole lot of things. I would create a safe space for a lot of these young people to be able to wash their clothes for free. You know, I get people to donate, their clothes or whatever, so these kids can have some clothes because a lot of them don't go to school because they don't have no clothes. It's a lot. It's a lot I would do, but just off the top of my head, I say the boys because it's a lot of programs out here for the girls. It's not so much for the boys. And if you don't want them shooting them up, bang banging, then we got to give them something to help them because they don't have nothing. Most of the stuff is generational. Like it's like literally generational.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I would like to tell you, Miss JoJo, thank you so much for coming on my show. Is there anything I didn't ask you, or is there anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
No, I'm good. I had a good time. You had me crying laughing, like talking about the octopus. So like this was a good little show.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
appreciate it, honey.
Absolutely, Miss
I had
JoJo.
talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. You are welcome here anytime.
Like,
Thank you again, Miss JoJo.
no problem.